Hello, this is the weekly digest with brief details of important events that happened in Uzbekistan over the past 7 days. One of the top stories of the week was, undoubtedly, Secretary Blinken's visit to Uzbekistan on Wednesday. The US Secretary of State arrived in Tashkent on February 28 after his short trip to neighboring Kazakhstan. The aim of the visit was, as officials said, to strengthen cooperation between the Central Asian countries and the United States. On March 1st, Antony Blinken held talks with the acting foreign minister of Uzbekistan, Bakhtiyor Saidov, to discuss bilateral and regional issues. The sides also considered questions regarding security in Central Asia. After that, he was received by President Shavkat Mirziyoyev. The leader of Uzbekistan and the US Secretary of State exchanged views on the development of trade, economic and investment cooperation between the two countries. They also discussed human rights issues, the freedom of speech and the media in the Republic. Mr. Blinken then attended a press availability, during which he answered questions from journalists of foreign and local media outlets.
With that information, let people make up their minds about what's right and wrong, what's good policy and what's bad policy.
On the same day, the US Secretary of State gave an exclusive interview to Kunuz. He spoke about the effects of the war in Ukraine on the economies of the Central Asian countries, the US relations with the current government of Afghanistan, and the openness policy on Uzbekistan.
I think we've seen some very important steps taken, but as the President will be the first to say, more work remains to be done.
On March 1st, President Shavkat Mirziyoyev visited Baku, the capital of Azerbaijan, to attend the Non-Aligned Movement Summit. He was welcomed at the airport by the host country's first Deputy Prime Minister Yakub Eyubov and other officials. Then President Mirziyoyev held bilateral talks with President Ilham Aliyev. The leader of Azerbaijan thanked the head of Uzbekistan for his visit. The parties discussed regional and international issues as well as growing ties between Tashkent and Baku. The next day, Shavkat Mirziyoyev attended the Non-Aligned Movement Summit, delivered a speech and noted that no global solution has been found so far to long-standing conflicts in the Middle East and Afghanistan. The president especially stressed the urgency of strengthening practical cooperation within the framework of the organization to counteract the increasing threat of terrorism and extremism in all countries.
In
such a dangerous situation, we call on the non-aligned movement to lead our common aspirations to strengthen the international legal framework for combating all manifestations of terrorism. We firmly believe in the further intensification of multilateral cooperation of all members of the movement in this process within the framework of the UN. The United Nations and its specialized structures should definitely play a key role in systematic coordination and effective resolution of the problem on an international level. In this regard, in the process of reforming the UN in the future, the members of the non-alignment movement should have permanent seats in the Security Council.
Sardor Rakhmonkulov, who was sentenced to 5-year imprisonment for sharing religious material on the Telegram Messenger, has been released from prison ahead of time. In accordance with the decision of the appellate court, the punishment of the 21-year-old defendant has been changed to conditional judgment. The court set a 2-year probation period for him, and he was released from the courtroom. In an interview with Kunuz, Sardor Rakhmonkulov said that he would now want to continue his education.
I'm feeling a bit excited and nervous, to be honest. I want to thank everyone who supported me. Thank you the court, thank you the president. Now I plan to continue my education, become a good IT specialist and contribute to the development of Uzbekistan.
The Senate approved Furkat Siddikov as Uzbekistan's new ambassador to the United States of America. First Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs, Furkat Siddikov, will become the new ambassador of Uzbekistan to the United States. Jalon Wakhabov, who has been in charge of the diplomatic mission in the USA since 2017, is expected to join the MFA team in Tashkent. It should be noted that Siddikov was the first secretary at the Embassy of Uzbekistan in the United States between 2011 and 2015. On the 3rd of March, Shavkat Mirziyoyev and Kassym-Jomart Tokayev held an informal meeting in Shymkent. The parties discussed in detail the current state of relations and prospects for strengthening cooperation between Uzbekistan and Kazakhstan. Particular attention was paid to issues of trade and economic cooperation. The sides also considered the issues of attracting investments to the region and developing collaboration in the industrial, energy, agricultural, transport and logistics sectors. This is all for today. See you next time. Bye.